Mm, mm. John the Don, Bullpen Battle League. A few weeks ago, y'all was considered to have one of the best years in battle rap. But then you wanted to come out and make the argument that Bullpen Battle League should be treated like any other big league battle platform. Okay, that's cool. Well, if that's what you want, this should be no surprise. Hey, John, let me holler at you real quick.
Let me check niggas' temperatures.
Jazz the ass. You just never know. You get on keep saying like, I have a bar though, because he kept saying Vicky.
I ain't want to bring up the Gilly. I ain't want to bring up ARAB.
Now let's just say it came out that his story.
John, not 2 in a row, my boy. Not 2 in a row after you jumped out the window and said you felt like Bullpen Battle League need to be treated like URL. You said Bullpen Battle League needs to be in the same conversation as RBE, be in the same conversation as Chrome 23. Okay, well, if that's the case, sir, you have had the worst October in battle rap for a league I have ever seen in my 4 years being a part of this whole media thing. Now, I get it. You can only control so much. But fool me once, shame on me. Fool me twice, or fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. This is the second time, sir. This is the second time you come out here with half-ass cards, but you want people to pay $45, $60. Oh, you think I'm lying? Why right now you got no okay, we already on the VOD, right? Why we got you got no pass versus Calico. You got no Charlie Clips versus Rum Nitty. But you want to continue to charge how much? You're charging $60 for this card for 3 battles? Bro. No, sir. No, sir. If we was playing spades, you overbid. You overbid. If we're playing spades, you overbid. Sir, you want to know why sometimes it's okay to be a big fish in a lake? You ain't got to be a shark in the ocean. Because when you a shark in the ocean, you should get treated as such. There is no reason why any media platform should not be cooking you right now. If this was URL, we'd be cooking them. 2 events in a row. If this was RBE, we'd be cooking them. You had a $45 event. Half the battles didn't go on. 2 weeks later, you charging 60. 60. How you ain't get past to show up in Oakland? He from Oakland. Passing Calico that's what we wanted to see. Rum Nitty, Charlie Clips. Now, Charlie Clips, I know you showed up to Oakland, but where was you at with the Chef Trez battle? That's the battle that meant something. That's the battle that we wanted to see, you versus Chef. You versus Rum ain't nothing but 2 big names to sell a card. It's the second time y'all battled. John. And then let's talk about this apology. Now, Mr. Fab, you a silent partner in Bullpen? Cool. You invested in Bullpen? Cool. We don't want to hear from you and no apology. We don't think of Bullpen Battle League, oh yeah, Mr. Fab. No, we don't. We think of Bullpen Battle League, John the Don. So when things happen, John, just like 2 weeks ago, you was out front and apologizing. You needed to do the same thing with this. You need to do the same thing with Dope in the Pen. You should have been out front apologizing. Instead, you in the background looking around, looking lost, like you don't know what happened. Why? Because if this was any other business, we'd be getting our money back. If I paid for a service and I didn't get the service that I intended to receive or that was communicated to me, I'll be getting my money back, right? So again, you want to be a big league? Okay, cool. Well, you get critiqued like a big league. But I'm gonna tell you why you not a big league. I'm gonna tell you why you not a big league. And this ain't no disrespect to you because you my mans. But are the battle rappers treating you like you a big league? Are the battle rappers treating Bullpen like it's a big league? Because I see they taking your deposits. But they not showing up to these battles for whatever situation it is, for whatever is going on. And at the end of the day, it's your name that's on the line. If a battle rapper don't show up, it's John name on the line when it's a Bullpen event. Just like when Chrome 23 had Tori Doe, she couldn't even say Jesus Welp. Guess whose name was on the line? Remy Ma. Chest choking in battles. He can't get through his rounds. Guess who name on the line? Smacking Beasley, the URL. So explain to me why we should have different energy. For you, we shouldn't. And again, if you're not getting blowback behind this, if you're not getting the battle rap community in a frenzy behind this, this lets me know what they think about you. Because if this was URL, Chrome 23, RBE, we'd be up in an uproar. Everybody would be mad. $100 the battle rap community has invested $100 this month alone in Bullpen, and you giving us 50% of a card, 50% of another card, and we supposed to be happy with that. This is what I'm talking about, bro. Accountability is everything to me. Maybe not to everybody else. I can live with mistakes. Things happen. But I don't want to hear from Mr. Fab if something goes on with Bullpen. He not the one he not the logo. John, you are. We want to hear from you. I understand that you just got out in front of the camera 2 weeks ago, but guess what? It came back around again. So you should have been out in front of the second time. But to still be charging $60 and you only got 3 battles on this card that actually went through. And like, let's be honest, you versus Mr. Fab, that's not a battle that cool battle, but that's not one that was making me buy the pay-per-view. It wasn't. That wasn't a battle that made me buy the pay-per-view. Calico versus Pass makes you buy the pay-per-view. Rum Nitty versus Charlie Clips makes you buy the pay-per-view. Vixen versus Yoshi makes you buy the pay-per-view. It's nasty. It's nasty work, John. So my question is, and I already know, allegedly, from what I'm hearing, you're supposed to be putting on a free event in December. But my question is, how do we continue to believe in what you're saying when these battle rappers are not treating you like a big stage platform? They not, bro. They not. When they battling on these bigger stages, these bigger platforms, they doing everything to get there. Now I get it. Again, you can't control all situations. I know the last card, it was flight travel. We get all of that. But 2 in a row, you got to make it up to the people. 2 events at 50%. If I got 2 events at 50%, guess what? Their price should be 50% off. There's no way you should be charging $60 right now for this VOD. No way. $60 for the VOD? And Mr. Fab talking about, oh, well, you know, John, he do good business. I'm sure he do good business. But the battle rappers don't respect his money, or they don't respect Bullpen money. Because at the end of the day, that's whose name on the line. You got to carry this. We were talking just a month ago that John, Bullpen Battle League, having one of the best years ever. We're not going to deny what you've done throughout the year, but what have you done for me lately? Because that's what this is. This is a entity. This is a genre where it's what have you done for me lately when it comes to these battle rappers, when it comes to these leagues. So now you got people thinking that you just out here conning people, taking their money. I don't believe that. But that's what people are saying. How can we trust John? How can we trust Bullpen? That's what people are saying. You want to act like they're not saying that? You want to act like people ain't whispering this? That this ain't the water cooler talk? John, it's okay. It is okay to be a shark in a lake. Because once you become a shark in the ocean, you get treated as such. You get treated as such. You want big praise, well, you also get big criticism when you come up short. Absolutely. Now, this is nasty work. It is absolutely nasty work, John. And then look at this. Think about this. You trying to get this easy to block Captain Battle, right? Here's an angle. He can create an angle that he's a better league owner than you. He can make the angle that he's a better league owner than you. You battle him in December. He gonna bring up the fact that you got 2 events that were dubs. Big L's, hot L's. Them L's was cooked at 425, like some oven-baked cookies. Yes, they was. 2 hot L's served on a platter for you, sir. John the Don. John the Don. How quickly things change. You want to be a big league? Okay, cool. You got to act like it, sir. You got to act like it, sir. So I don't know how you make it right with the people again. I hear you got a card coming up in December. Why are you trying to throw so many events back to back? Can we get into that? What's up? Why can we not? I would rather have quality over quantity. Ensure that your events are successful. Ensure that you're able to provide the service that you say you're going to provide versus trying to be the URL and having cards every 2 weeks. This next card, you have to make sure that everything goes without a hitch. You cannot finish 2023 with this type of output going into 2024. The card needs to be crazy. The card need to be free. I don't give a damn who you put on there. You can have Murder Mook versus Easy to Block Captain. You can have you versus Easy to Block Captain. You can have you can have the return of Briz Rothstein on that Joker. This is why people be bootlegging smaller. This is why people bootleg. This is why people bootleg events. Because they don't trust the business. They don't trust the league. I'm just telling you, this is why they do it. You think I'm lying? I'm not. All these events, everybody got a league. It's $25 for this pay-per-view, $50 for this pay-per-view, $45. We out here making executive decisions. Because y'all saturating the market with all these different battles, which again, I'm not mad at. But if I pay my 45, if I pay my 60 and I don't get it, what do I get in return? Huh? How do you make it right with the people? We can't keep saying, well, John, he got this bad event, but you know what I'm saying, in January, he gave us one of the best. That's not how this works. That's not how it works with the URL. That's not how it works with RBE. That's not how it works with Chrome 23. What have you done for me lately? And right now, it looks like you taking money from the culture. That's what it looks like. It's nasty work. Very nasty work. Again, And then why would we pay the 60? Because I just seen with your last event, you dropped everything on YouTube 72 hours after the event. So why would I pay the 60 now? I just wait till it drop on YouTube, right? But for the people that did pay the 60, what are you doing to make it right? What are you doing to ensure their business going forward? Hmm? You want to be a big league? Okay, you get critiqued like a big league. That's it. That's all. We gotta do better, man. We gotta do better because this shit is nasty right now. I ain't gonna lie to you. The inability to ensure battles go through. And again, these are big battles. That Chef Trez versus Charlie Clips had champion of the year implications. It did. Calico versus Pass has champion of the year implications. What up, Gina? But 2 events in a row, we can't act like this would not be a big headline story if it was any other league. If it was URL, cooking. RBE, cooking. Chrome 23, we cooking. We cannot move the goalpost. We cannot move the goalpost because at the end of the day, you making us pay money like this is some big league. We paying more money for John events than we do for the app battles. That's a fact. $60 for 3 events. You pay $40 or what is it? $50 for the $50 for caffeine pay-per-views. We got homecoming coming up next month. Hopefully, I don't know what's going on with that. We got homecoming coming up next month. You think they charging $60? No. But do you think that the battlers are going to be there? Yes. And that's all I'm saying. At the end of the day, you want to act like a big league, you get critiqued like a big league. You do. And if ain't nobody in here, if ain't nobody in battle rap media telling the truth about this, I'm going to continue to hold people accountable, hold leagues accountable, hold battle rappers accountable, because at the end of the day, I'm putting my money, I'm invested in the bullpen. I paid the 45 for the last one. Luckily, I was about to drop the 60, and the moment I'm about to drop the 60, I get a notification. Oh, yeah, 2 of the battles ain't going down. I said, hold on. Wait a minute. What you mean the battles ain't going? Not again. Not 2 weeks later. What we got to do to stop this? Do you need to get these battlers in the city where you're battling at on a Thursday, on a Friday? What do you got to do to ensure that we get the battles that you tell us we going to get? I'm just telling the truth. Because you got mad at Cola for bootlegging. Who's to say they don't bootleg your next event? And who can blame them? Who can blame them? If I feel like I'm gonna get 50% of my money's worth, well, I'd rather pay the bootleg. I don't pay bootlegs. I can't do it. You know what I'm saying? As me, I see how y'all treat nigga if I do cop a bootleg. I wish I could. But I'm out here supporting these leagues. Don't matter what. If you have battles that I want to see, I'm supporting you. But you pull up with half-ass cards. You pull up with a bunch of excuses why this ain't happened, why that ain't happened. I'm cooking you. And every other media platform need to be doing the same thing. And if they not, that's compromise. Y'all want to talk about what compromise? Compromise is say something, or when you see something, say nothing. When you see something, say nothing. 2 weeks ago, when we was just in this situation, I didn't see a lot of media platforms keeping it a bean, telling the truth. I didn't. Everybody want to talk about everything else that's going on. They want to talk about Civil War. That's why you was able to get the last card off, because everybody was watching Civil War. But me, I paid for your pay-per-view. I did. Yes, I did. So I talked about it. We got to start holding each other accountable. We got to start holding each other accountable. You want to be a big league, you get treated like a big league. You get cooked, you get put on a frying pan just like everybody else. Put a little bit of olive oil on that, you know what I'm saying? Make sure you don't burn your eggs, and you fry them up. You fry them up. That egg should be hard boiled. We don't like our eggs runny over here. We like our eggs hard boiled, hard fried. Crazy. Bro, I'm telling you right now. All I know is John. This card you got coming up in December, bro. You better ensure that it goes off without a hitch. Because anybody that was arguing against you being considered a big league, like I was arguing again, leading up into the month of October, one of the best consistent platforms of the year, has some of the best battles of the year on your platform. I'm not gonna hold you, but when you got people that's literally flying across country, flying into Atlanta to support your card, like the boss. I look, you know what I'm saying? I know the boss is from the crib, so shout out to the boss. But at the end of the day, she's an example of somebody who flew to your event with expectations that they're going to see certain battles. No, thank you, Gina. In the building for the last event. Travel, plane tickets, hotel fee, food, entertainment after the events, because y'all don't throw good after parties. So we paying not only for the people that's playing the pay-per-view, but if you're traveling to these events, Gene, I think you're from the crib, so what you paying, like $1,500? You probably dropping like $300, $300 to $400 for there and back from St. Louis to Atlanta. Probably getting a room for about $130 a night. Come on, son. We got to keep it a bean. The amount of money that the battle rap community invests into the culture, if ain't nobody holding y'all accountable, y'all niggas crazy. Y'all fools is crazy. I'm not one of them. And I rock with John is my mans. Like, I rock with John. That's why I continue to support the cards. That's why I continue to talk about his battles, predictions, recaps, and everything in between. But in the same vein, I don't give a damn who you are. When it comes to my money, I want what I pay for. And if I don't get what I pay for, I'm at you. And all you had to do, look, I told you what you had to do to make it right with me. I paid for the last card. It flopped. Why couldn't I get this one for free? Why couldn't I get this one on a discount? Couldn't get the homie discount? You got my brother Deadass Talk up there commentating, you know what I'm saying, trying to figure out what to say with. He walked into the venue, he got five battles to talk about. Midway through the stream, he got 2 battles to talk about. This is a fact. What we doing? And then we get to this apology that Mr. Fab Puller, he posted on his platform. You looking around, head down, you don't want to look at the screen. Why? Don't nobody care about Mr. Fab talking and apologizing respectfully. If this happened with the URL, we want to hear from Smack. We don't want to hear from Nunu respectfully. We don't. When something happened with RBE, we want to hear from ARP. We don't want to hear from Wing respectfully. When something happened with Chrome 23, we don't want to hear from Easy the Block Captain. We want to hear from Remy. You know what I'm saying? We want to hear from Remy. When something happened with Chrome 23, we want to hear from her. When Tory Doe happened, when Tory Doe couldn't say Jesus wept, who we want to hear from? We want to hear from Remy. I don't care who your silent partner is. I don't care who putting money in your pocket behind closed doors. They not who we want to hear from. They not. I'm sorry. That's not who we want to hear from. We want to hear from you. Because we believe in you. Come Come on, son. China Black, she couldn't say, Tori Doe couldn't say Jesus wept. She couldn't say Jesus wept. Did we want to hear from Easy the Block Captain? No. Remy Ma, bring your fine self to the center stage and get cooked, just like the rest of them. You ain't no different. I don't know what maybe it's me. Maybe it's me. You know what I'm saying? Maybe is, you know what I'm saying? I call myself Mr. Check Your Temperature. Maybe I'm doing too much. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I thought I was speaking for the people. I thought I was speaking for the consumer. I thought I was speaking for, you know what I'm saying, the people that invest their hard-earned money in the battle rap. That's what I thought I was speaking for. But apparently, you know what I'm saying, everybody got the wool over their eyes and they want to act like they don't see what's going on. John can be my friend. John can be my homie, but guess what? Wrong is wrong. Wrong is wrong. Why is it so hard to hold somebody accountable? So this is what it's all boiled down to, man. Accountability. Accountability. So John, you shouldn't. You jumped out into the streets and was yelling that Bullpen was a big league, this and that. But like I said, one of the main things is, in order for a big league to be considered a big league, the battle rappers got to treat it as such, first and foremost. So don't look at me. Don't look at media. Look at your homies who you booking. Why they don't respect your money? Why they don't respect your platform? Don't look at me. Don't look at Deadass. Don't look at other media like Gina. Don't look at other media like Showtime and Vada and everybody else. Don't do that. Because if it was anybody else, we'd be right here cooking them. But you know what? Y'all let me know how y'all feel about it, man. You know what I'm saying? John, you my dog, but you got to get on that grill, my boy. Yes, you do. Stir fry it up. You got to get stir fried from what you did over the weekend. We got two events. You know what? Maybe you should just stay away from October. October might not be for the Bulls. You know what I'm saying? Y'all might want to take like a sabbatical during that time. Maybe take some bereavement. Because y'all dying out here. Y'all dying out here. You know what I'm saying? You got leagues popping up. You got brand new leagues popping up. They giving us battles. Giving us good battles. Brand new leagues is leagues popping up every single day. And again, you want to battle Easy the Block Captain. If I'm Easy, I'm taking that battle. I got one round for you already. I'm a better league owner than you. I care about the people money. I'm going to let you know right now. John, sir. This next one in December, it got to be a banger, man. We got to finish 2023 out because right now, slipping and blipping. You stumble into the finish line, my boy. You ever seen Mario Kart? You ever seen when you got Mario Kart and you got the bananas and they be throwing out the banana peels and you be slipping and sliding, whole go-kart be spinning around? That's what you look like right now. You spinning around to the finish line. You get spinning around to the finish line right now. But y'all let me know what y'all think about that. Shout out my brother Deadass Talk. Shout out Bullpen Battle League. I wouldn't say this if I didn't care about y'all. If we didn't care, we would say nothing. And that's what I'm trying to get y'all to understand. We got to start talking about it because we want to show them that we care. But sometimes you got to. Y'all got kids? You ever had. It hurt for me to do this, don't it? As a parent, if you've ever had to, again, I don't believe in beating your children, but if you ever had to discipline your children in any way, shape, form, or fashion, we love our kids. We love our kids. But what we say, this is gonna hurt me more than it's gonna hurt you. So let's close these blinds. You know what I'm saying? Let's turn these phones off and let's get to getting it. But I appreciate y'all as always, man. Shout out my brother Deadass Talk. Shout out everybody that pulled up, man. I definitely, before I get up out of here, I definitely want to show love. You know what I'm saying? Naheem the Savior, appreciate you. Chris, I appreciate you. Gina, you know you got my heart, girl. Love you. Jess Eric, appreciate you. D Hood, always, gang. You already know the vibes. A-Fan, I appreciate you. China Black, I appreciate you. Soul Bro, I appreciate y'all, man. Make sure that y'all pull up. Y'all already know what's going down tomorrow night. Temperature Check Tuesdays. It's gonna be a movie. Shout out to y'all, man. Y'all have a good day out there. Appreciate y'all as always. This is Temperature Check. I am your host as always, man. Mr. Check the Temperature. Like, comment, subscribe to the channel. And you know the motto? I ain't just getting started because I've been here.